So today is probably a good day to get stranded by Mr. Bata and Farmer Harry. But we're going brief. Let me try to.
I see her rolling up through the black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up.
What are you getting with boots? Yeah man, we taking that. I see you clear down the machine there and stack up the bamboo. Where you going and point that area, Mr. Bat? Down where you clear down by the machine there. Baigan? Yeah. Alright, nice. Yeah, by River High. Oh yeah. We walking by Mr. Harry right now. Actually, I'm hoping that we get the wine recipe today. Tell me have some wine to prepare, so maybe today is the day. You alright, Mr. Bat? Ay, ay, ay. What are going to get in the boots for sure? Oh God, my socks wet! Oh gosh, why? Oh God, I want a cool. Way. Mr. Bat teach me how to drain my boots. Oh gosh. How you going there, partner? Of course you fall down with Mr. You alright?
Yeah, I make sure. Hey, drop this.
Yeah, make sure. Show me the trick it is used to drain your boots. What are the drain your boots, sir? It's a good day in Trinidad and Tobago, and I hope you're doing well. Mr. Harry, we carrying 2 Heineken for him so that he could continue his steps. Yeah. Not the part in the fall down now, I take it up now, man. I feel like I get a little piece out. But here it's not, if it continue to rain, I'm gonna be able to come out of here.
$5 a pound.
Hot pepper from the land, Mr. Harry?
Yeah, from the trees of the same tree they trim.
Yeah.
I picked that this morning.
Yeah.
This morning I picked.
Aloo. Tomatoes.
And the and shell. Piece of roti and hot pepper.
One day I go come here and I go tell you I ain't going home.
No, if you come with just it's alright.
Hear this now. You don't have a laughing already, you know. Hear this now. When you make your wine already? No, don't start to make it. I just want to know if I miss it or I miss it.
No. All I did is wash the fruits and put it in the bucket.
Ah.
So everything else waiting for the put the little sugar, for the put the little yeast and
Right. So you give me the recipe.
yeah, you go see it, you could live it.
Nice.
I have no problem with that anymore. I was wondering about other business with people how they think about it. So let them see.
What kind of seed there?
Winter melon. Should have got outside.
Boy, you know we scatter some seed the other day and some squash and it's growing real good. Mr. Bat, see it. This is the fruit for the wine here.
Yeah.
So what are we going to see? A process from scratch here or?
Yeah, put it on here. When I don't wash and things, so you go see that. But
Right, but we can get a sense of what all the ingredients are and what not.
yeah, no certain ingredients. What you will see is like I put in a little bit of sugar in it and then I put in water and some seafood. This is a mixture of guava and pomerac. Right?
It's already smelling like wine.
Well, I wash it out and I must take out the seed from in the guava. Okay? I wash everything. What you're doing when you're making wine, you must extract the seed from the fruit that you're using. The seeds like have a higher percent acid. You don't need that in your wine. Right? So I'll get the fruits, I take out all the seed, I wash it and I put it in the bucket. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to throw a little bit of sugar in it. Usually I use 10 pounds of sugar to set, but normally I just set it with 5. Right? You can flash down in there and watch where you're seeing it.
So we have the fruit,
We have the sugar.
we have the sugar.
Now I'm going to put in some yeast in it. Right? I'm going to put in some of this in it, right? Good. Normally I just put a little half pack on it. I don't put too much. The next process is water. Now I'm using fresh rainwater. I will fill and flush down this morning. I don't put no water thing in that. Pure, fresh rainwater or pure spring water. That's pure water without any chlorine or other things in it. Understand? Pure water. And the color change. When that's it, you will see it more clean and nice. That's
Okay,
it.
so for somebody now who don't have access to the spring water, you have access to, right?
Let them boil the water.
You
And
boil the
it.
tap water.
Yeah.
And you just cover down that there now?
Yeah, for 21 days. At the end of 21 days, you take out the fruit, strain it, and you can bottle it up. If you like, if it is sweet enough, you put more sugar if you want.
And what, every now and then you need to open this bucket
No.
to release the
No,
gases?
21 days. You open it before. If you open it before, you spoil the wine. Understand? 21 days flat, you open it.
You ain't mixing up that or nothing?
No. I just pour everything, nothing. You put it in a corner, the 21 days time. Here what happening? Check the date and come back on the 24th and you go see what we get your taste of it and all. 21 days.
Sa pokse mo ponga gova homa ponga ponga.
Actually, well, normally I just put 2.5 pounds of fruit, but I have 3 pounds there, 1.5 each. I'm making a mixture here.
7 pound. 2.5 and 2.5.
7 pounds? No, I think I make a mistake. One is 3 pounds I just use upper. So is that? Is a pound and a half each aside. A pound and a half.
Oh, a pound and a half of each fruit.
Yeah. With
So if you was making raisins or prunes or whatever,
I just use 2 pounds of raisin because they have a higher potency. Because it's dry. If this food dry, it have a more potent.
okay.
Raisins and things dry, so you could get more power outside.
That 3 pound fruit to use.
Yeah.
How much reason you put?
2 pounds.
2 pound.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Well, raisins, you could use 5 pounds, but sometimes you need to put, when you strain it, if you like the taste, you add a little 3 pounds, you sweeten it over. But the real thing is to set it with the sugar and let it ferment with the sugar. You don't have to use no more when you're done strain it. So the idea you could use about 8 pounds of sugar. Total.
4 gallon water.
Yeah. 4 gallon or 3 pounds of fruits, if it's local fruits. Anytime you're buying preservatives like grape and all them kind of thing, you use more.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you for sharing that
Yeah.
straightforward process with me. And if anybody tried the recipe, let me know how it come out, man.
Yeah.
21 days.
21
You're drinking
days.
local wine.
Strain and butter. And if you find the taste that you're getting, you could always add sugar. Always add sugar.
So I'm going to kind of experiment with the different outcomes to say, well, hey, I want it a little sweeter or less or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
Alright,
A
nice. I
different
follow
taste.
you.
You could get different taste what you want.
I really appreciate you sharing that.
Right.
A lot of people have been asking, though.
Right. Well, you understand it there?
Yes.
You had it there.